What's up, y'all? Challenges Center here with Hell on Wheels, the man that was lost, but now he is found. Guys, he's all right. He's alive. Here he is. I mean, he's doing well for himself. He was doing pull ups when I pulled up. I pretty much kicked his door in to see if, if he was gone. But do you have any words to say to the people because you done left out of nowhere? Please.
So man, I ain't leave to go nowhere. Um, I'm still right here. I didn't go anywhere. I can't run from nobody. It's not really my people's thing. We don't run very well. So not running from nothing. I just really wanted to show right there that I'm a funny guy. Because that's going to come up here in a few minutes. Look, sometimes in your life you have things that you have to deal with. And you have to help people and be there for people because people are there for you. And sometimes it's not your story to share, so you can't say nothing. And hopefully you guys understand what that means. If you don't, that's whatever. You can always leave a question in the comments below. I'll answer anything that's prevalent to myself. Look, I had to make a little lifestyle change. Keenan and I are trying to work out the training regimen and to get into fights and this and that. Obviously, we know when we have a lifestyle change, no matter what it might be, professionally, personally, or with your training, the key to it all is consistency.
Yes, sir.
So, finding that consistency will help give you that balance and that inner peace, to address the going MIA on Facebook. I got nothing really to say to Facebook. For one, man, everything is just so flooded with everyone's political opinions, their views, etc. And we can all sit there and argue with one another via Facebook and divide ourselves even further. I don't need to read that constantly. Number two, yeah, some of my videos got shared around for the past week or so, and they weren't my video. They were a 5-second clip, an 8-second clip, an 11-second clip. And yeah, it was leading people to mock me. Man, that's fine. I didn't say anything for a whole week about it because it is what it is. I knew that was something that was going to happen. I fully understand I'm different. But I guess what I should have prepared the rest of you for is I don't care for other people speaking for me. And what I mean by that, I only had 2 people out of supposedly 1,000 some friends I got on Facebook tag me to one of those posts so I could defend myself. I had to ask a lady, hey, why am I going to hell? And then she didn't want to talk to me. I had to argue with another dude that I'm not mentally handicapped. I had to tell another guy that when I'm done with his mother, she'll be in a wheelchair too. You feel me? Hell on Wheels experience. It's the stuff that I had to hear there, man, just nonsense. But I would rather hear it myself and defend myself, man. I don't need nobody to defend me. Nobody, period. So what did happen was tens of millions of people got to mock me, and nobody knows the story behind it. The story behind it of why the boxing or the fight itself, or even watch the video on the Street Beefs channel. And the Street Beefs members, man, they're always great. They're always supportive. They got each other's backs. But I don't need that. I don't need people to put a post in the group that this was in their group and such, man. If it's in your group, man, let me know. Let me holler at somebody. Because I'm going to educate them. Because maybe they don't understand. So let me holler at them. Or, if they just want to kind of be a bigot about it, let me holler at them. You feel me? Because I can holler at them in another way. I like to address things my way. I'm a different kind of dude. I didn't like getting picked on Facebook. Nah, nobody does. But the reality is none of those guys from Facebook are going to come and get none. It's not going to happen. Sunshine, when I'm done with this video, I'll send you 3 screenshots. You find me, any of those 3 gentlemen or people or individuals or representatives of these individuals, and I will smash them. And ma'am, I do not talk smack, and this gentleman behind me is about the most humble guy ever, and he puts that on me, but I'm telling you, I will smash them. Legit, straight up. I ain't playing. And if their goal is to say, well, man, I was just playing around with the guy, there's no way I'd fight a guy in a wheelchair. I know a dude. He's not in a wheelchair. So if your excuse is I'm not going to fight a dude in a wheelchair, I know a guy. Holler at your boy, I know a guy. Because, man, I got made to be a joke of. And my message got across to no one. Nobody will probably see this video because I have 100 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool because it's life for the people in the wheelchair. It's life for me. And what do I mean by it's life for me? When something gets said to you at your job that's insensitive, it's you against whoever said it and what have you, and people have to back your story. Because if not, it's all of those guys against what Brandon said. Because, hey, nobody wants to be the guy that got his boss fired because he made an insensitive comment to a dude in a wheelchair. Like, nobody wants to be that person. So you get buried. You know what I'm saying? When you look at, with the government, you get buried. You look at, I can give you just example after example, but man, I'm not a guy that complains very much, so I'm not going to do that. But the thing is, right, so 10 million people got to mock me and I got to say nothing back. I got to say nothing back. I just had to take your whooping, boy. And there I go. And I worked too hard, man. And the guy behind me keeps shaking his head because he was there.
Yeah.
He was there. I mean, nobody understands that he was there because nobody saw the story. What y'all saw was a 10-second clip of some nonsense, okay? I'm not paralyzed. Up next is not Stephen Hawking's,
No.
You know. But by you guys putting that on your channel, and homeboys, that would be like Full Send. What was that other dude's name? Like Jamal Rico, man. What was that guy's name? Right? And then somebody like Mighty McQueen, you know, and his Whitey McWhite show. I need to understand that I'm white. He never sees no black people with me. Man, I know he's kind of cream colored and all, bro. But any fight I'm at, I guarantee a dude is with me.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Man, I'm sorry we from West Virginia, so I got this accent. Man, I'm sorry. That don't fit your
forte.
my bad, bro. Man, and for those of you that don't think I should fight, like, my bad. Like, I had to tell one dude, I'm like, so he was a pro boxer. I said, okay, dog, so you a pro boxer. Then you should know that you got to take a head scan and a blood scan to be registered as a pro boxer. Yeah. He didn't want to respond, so I responded back. And I said, you do. And by the way, when you take those things, they don't differentiate wheelchair boxing versus regular boxing. And Keenan can attest to that as we were on our way to go to an event there in March, pre-COVID. Guys, this whole thing happened backwards.
Yeah, way backwards.
Like, man, we were supposed to go and represent America and do this whole thing. My man Donahue, shout out. He'll back this. And I told him back then that, look, man, we weren't going to go represent America because I already knew how America was going to perceive us. And I knew there would be jokes and there would be this and that. So I thought that if we went over here and did this America thing first, then when I hit Street Beefs, people be like, well, man, that's the dude that was the first one to do it as an American. So I thought maybe I'd get a little level of respect for that.
Right. But it just all happened, like he said, backwards. We started with Street Beefs, got stuck in, well, not stuck in Street Beefs, but started in Street Beefs, stayed in that atmosphere because we can't go nowhere else right now for my man to do this stuff. We got passports, though. We're willing to go anywhere else, ready and willing.
And yo, Street Beefs, man, y'all gotta love it, dude, for real, Street Beefs, because the wheelchair boxing fights on Street Beefs channel's got one of them. You can pick almost any one of them. A Street Beefs fight has more views than any other wheelchair boxing matches combined on YouTube. So that brings us hate from the wheelchair boxing people. I believe the post was Kimbo Slice-esque. Roughneck. So even the wheelchair people, man, gotta throw shade on me. Like, for real? For one, compare me to Kimbo Slice, like, I'm with that. Anybody that's a knowledgeable fight fan will tell you Kimbo Slice is the godfather of backyard fighting, okay?
Yes, sir.
No disrespect, Scarface. People like to give that to you, but, bro, that was Kimbo. Kimbo was a beast, and he went from backyard to pro and had several pro fights and big time pro fights. And I've been told many times by Face, he likes to throw us out there, that the guy retired with millions of dollars in the bank. So that's a success right there. So, I don't know what you mean by roughneck. I'm sorry that it's not 3 minutes of dancing around. Like, I understand what your Rolling Thunder style of boxing is. I understand what it is. There's a strategy to it, man. You're going to move really quickly. I get it. We don't have the chair for that. Hey, if somebody wants to sponsor it, holler at your boy. I'm about it. But we don't have it. So we train for what we can train for. And it's been very successful. You can look at my weight loss, my strength and conditioning. 3 weeks into Cody, you can already see the man's face trimming down. So yeah, I shut down my Facebook so Cody had to read that stuff. Nobody probably thought about that. Or my 8-year-old daughter had to read that stuff. Nobody probably thought about that. I didn't either. So that's irresponsible on my part. And I know I just rambled a whole lot. Because I got a lot of feelings about a lot of things. But I don't talk about them. I just kind of go on about my day. And I do my thing. And that's all I want to keep doing. But at this point, I'm very angry. And my point of being very angry is just that I didn't get a chance to tell my side of the story. Nothing. And, that Street Beast protected me. They got some of those posts removed down. They didn't allow people to discuss it in the group. Man, don't let the shade come to me. I can deal with it. I just want to be able to respond to it. Understand, man, I guarantee you there's 1,000 kids out there right now in chair that wish they could respond to their bully. But they're afraid to get their ass kicked. Let's be honest. Guess what? I'm not afraid to get my ass kicked. I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I can whoop anybody on the internet that's going to show up and sit in front of me. Nah, I'm not going to do that either. I'm not arrogant. But I'm going to tell you, it's called the Hell on Wheels Challenge, people. I want you to spend 3 minutes of what I've done for 36 years, and then Rock'em Sock'em Robot me. Up next, Stephen Hawkins. What next? You're going to fight him with no arms? Or my personal favorite, me and Ken laugh about this one. What next? Wheelchair MMA. Please come grab hold of me. Please come grab hold of me.
Someone's going to break. Yeah. We don't play that.
You put me in a position where I feel I have to defend myself. And I will understand to you that I'm very strong and I can handle myself on the ground. Best believe. Shout out Hanley judges like 1999. Shout out, fellas. That's what's up. Not afraid of that either, guys. I just like to punch people.
Now you like to punch people.
I don't know if y'all have any other questions. I don't know if I answered any questions for you. I don't know if I want to fight in September. I know that Chopper challenged me, so really I have to fight because he challenged me. I need to make arrangements to be able to do so. Me and Mr. Williams have already had a discussion about that.
Right.
And we're working on that. But dudes got to understand, I'm very angry. That's what I was getting at the very beginning of this before I rambled on. I'm very angry. I'm going to try to finish dude. And you got to understand the first wheelchair knockout is going to go viral. And I need him to be prepared for that because I know the things that are going to get said. So he's got to understand that he challenged me, and right now I'm ready to express myself physically in a different kind of way. So he still wants to do that. Holler at my boy, man. He'll work out the details of what I need to do because we just got to buy ourselves a block of time.
Right.
And we might be able to manage that. But man, really, I want people to be able to say what they want to say. I just want to be able to have the chance to defend myself. And with 100 subscribers and my 1,000 friends on Facebook, and only 2 of them would tag me to something like, "Hey man, this is what getting said about you."
All right, hold on. Let me back you up a little bit. Well, not back you up. So look, guys, I've been trying to tell this guy he needs to relax because, like he said, I'm humble. Like he should just use it as fuel for the fire, which he is, and there's too much fuel, and the fire about to go, boom. He's about to make a mushroom cloud like a nuclear bomb. So trying to keep him bottled up is a challenge in itself. But everything that has been going on, we're trying to take our time, be patient with it, and get everything back together. And once we do that, he's gonna come. He'll come back eventually. Definitely, for sure. He's not gonna do the fifth fight. I know that for a fact. So we're gonna. It's probably be the next one, maybe in October, maybe after that. But with everything going on with COVID and the government, we gotta just see how things work out with our jobs and just work in general. But with the fighting though, and the comments on YouTube and like us reading them, I mean, there are some hurtful things, a lot of hurtful things towards my man, but y'all, like, he handles it well. Sometimes he doesn't word his comebacks pretty well. He needs to control those, keep them PG to a certain extent. But like he said earlier, they won't come to the yard unless they're really about it. Let him. I mean, he can respond to any of them, educate them for the most part, but I gotta keep it under control, right? Right? Yeah. And I know it's hard to do. I just don't comment at all, and it's very, very intenseful.
And you know, the educating part, man, that's no problem. You can tell by somebody's response once you write one, whether they're looking to be educated about the subject matter or whether they're looking to be hurtful. And you know, and again, I'll drop these screenshots just of a couple of what got shared, right? And they're getting led with the very first comment is something that's belittling. So then you're encouraging everyone else to then continue this belittling. So then again, it's everybody against me. So, you know, one video, my screenshot shows it at like 3.6 million. When I kept watching it, it was close to 10. Finally, like, I pulled it in and shut it down because I was like, nah, man, like, you know what I mean? Because dudes weren't going to respond to my message when I was like, hey, yo, you trying to come see me? And again, I'm not Barney Bad Butt, man. I know I can get whooped. It ain't even about that. But again, I'm going to attempt to educate you. And if that doesn't work, then I'm going to educate you. And if that don't work for you, man, then you're not running your mouth. If you can't back it up, because again, I'm not gonna run from you. But I don't like feeling like the little guy against everybody else, bro. I don't like feeling like that. And I didn't like the Street Beast guys taking up for me, because like being the dude, man, all growing up, you know, somebody else would take up for you. Nah, man, let me take up for myself. So man, no love loss on the Street Beast, man. You guys are legit. Street Beast give Hell on Wheels a chance. Street Beast give Hell on Wheels spotlight. And man, Hell on Wheels love the spotlight Street Beast give me, but Brandon just needs Street Beast to understand that Street Beast need to stand behind Hell on Wheels, not in front of. And when I went back and watched a lot of videos as I took a little bit of time off, I noticed that's what he always does. He never stand with me. He always stand behind me. And I understand it now because like he's behind me, right? And that's what he's trying to portray there. He's not trying to portray that he's with me. It's a mental thing for him. And I understand it. So, you know, again, guys, I'm different.
Yeah, there's like different types of ways of supporting people. And there's a borderline. Well, not borderline, it's a fine line that it's hard to comprehend which support system you're actually on. And I'm not meaning this in a mean way, like, and it's hard to know which side you're on, but like when he walked into when he rolled into the gym for the first time, and I just saw him, I was like, look, I'm gonna give him a couple of days. I didn't talk to him the first day or the second day. I let him get comfortable, but like fourth day, you know, I started messing with him a little bit. I sat down with him. You can see it on one of our YouTube videos. I was piecing him up. And I was doing it like legitly on purpose, because I wanted him to realize if he's gonna do this is what it's gonna feel like. And he knew I was taking it easy at that. But hey, he kept coming back. He wasn't like some people that, you know, I know that showed up for a day or two and, you know, left, or like maybe switched gyms because, you know, they're getting a better look maybe, or I don't know. But he came back. That was loyalty, and I saw that. Once I saw loyalty, I'm gonna back my partner up, back my teammate. That's how it was in wrestling. Once he told me he wrestled, it was a wrap. We tried wrestling. That's why I was like, yeah, if he did MMA, he'd literally break someone's arm. I couldn't budge him for a second. He was just iron toed with the move. He's like, "You ready?" I was like, "What?" And he just rolled me over. I said, "Okay, whatever." I got up. But guys, I hope like all this can come together and to see that he's doing all right. He's good. He's tackling some tasks that he needs to go through right now, and he wants to deal with them his way, and just be cool about it. But he'll be back. He's not gone forever. He'll be back. So with that being said, I hope y'all like, subscribe.
Yeah, man, that'd be nice, man, if like more than 10 people saw this. But hey, look, I'm still out there on social media platforms. I got an Instagram. It's Brandon_Hell on Wheels_Harden. And I got a Snapchat. It would be S as in street, B as in beef, Hell on Wheels. So you can find me on there. Like I'm not about the politics on Facebook. I'm not about the 20-second clips. I know they run Instagram as well. I get that. But I can just hide from a lot of that political stuff that I don't need to see on day to day. And believe me, I'm focused on training. So if any of those guys that are on Hell on Wheels' hit list, man, want to bang, let's get it. Let's get that money. I'll fight you tomorrow. I'll fight you in the front seat of a car. I'll fight you in a phone booth. You know what I'm saying? Like legit, I'm about it. I'll get my man Wolverine to waive your 1-day pass to come in on any open spar day, man. I'll holler at him. I get him to waive it for you. Might even get you a free Neutral Corner shirt if you show up, man. That way you look good when you leave, okay?
All right, hold on. My Instagram, I got one too now. Challenge accepted _2020. Make sure y'all check that out. And also make sure y'all go and, what was it? There's something else we gotta look up. Boss. Is it our page? I guess Challenge said it after boxing and fitness. I think we're going to change our YouTube channel name so we can figure out how to draw in more viewers at that. So we'll keep y'all posted on that. Love, peace, guys, and make sure we get that money.
Yeah.